My girlfriend told me she was off to Las Vegas for 4 days with her girlfriends to celebrate a birthday. I didn't give it much thought. We'd been dating for 2 years and had been living together for 8 months. Everything between us had always seemed solid. When she brought up the trip, I even encouraged her to go. I wasn't the possessive type. In fact, I gave her extra cash so she could enjoy the trip without any financial worries. But as her departure date drew closer, her attitude began to shift. Out of nowhere, she started tossing out remarks like, "You're not going to be blowing up my phone the whole time, right? And promise me you won't be all clingy." That hit me sideways. I'd never been controlling. So her sudden concern sent a warning bell ringing in the back of my mind. She even changed the password on her phone, claiming it was for her safety while traveling. I let it slide. Thursday morning, I dropped her at the airport, kissed her goodbye, told her I loved her, and watched her join her group, all single women, except for one. Later that night, while I was gaming, her Instagram stories started popping up. The first ones were harmless. Selfies, champagne, the usual pre-party hype. Then things started escalating. There was a video of her wearing a tight, revealing dress I'd never seen before. The caption read, "What happens in Vegas?" Next came clips of her in a club, surrounded by random guys. Then, a video of her grinding on some stranger. The caption, "Single for the weekend." That's when my controller slipped from my hand and hit the floor. But it didn't stop there. More posts followed. One of her sitting on a guy's lap. Another of her making out with a completely different man. Tongues and all. The caption, "YZLO." I was in shock. Not only was she cheating, but she was blasting it all over social media. Visible to everyone, including my family. My mom texted, asking if everything was okay. My sister and even my closest friend reached out, too. But I kept my mouth shut. I didn't reply. I didn't confront her. I just saved every post, screenshot after screenshot. And then it hit me. She'd booked her flight with my airline miles. I'd added her as a companion on my frequent flyer account. Her return trip, paid with my points, was scheduled for Sunday. At 2 a.m., I logged into the account and canceled her flight. No refund, but I got the points back. Then I remembered she'd left her apartment key with me, assuming I'd be at home the whole time. Sure, she still had a key to my place. I fixed that first thing Friday morning. I called a locksmith, changed my locks, and paid $150 for the service. Best money I've ever spent. That afternoon, more Vegas updates rolled in. This time, she was poolside, wearing a bikini I'd never seen before, doing body shots off some random dude. Caption, "Living my best life." Even my cousin messaged me. So did coworkers. Still, I stayed silent. One of her friend's boyfriends lost it and started blowing up the hotel phone. Her group doubled down, posting stories about how real men trust their women and how anyone criticizing them was toxic or insecure. Then came Saturday's gem, a story so ridiculous it almost made me laugh. It said something like, "Some of y'all boyfriends could never handle a baddie. Mine knows I'm coming home to him." The nerve. More videos kept coming. More guys, more clubs, piggyback rides through casinos. Caption, "My Vegas boyfriend." Saturday night, my buddy Derek dropped by. He asked how I was holding up. I told him I was angry, sure, but more than that, I was done. He asked me what I planned to do when she got back. I told him that's her problem. Sunday came. Her return flight was at 3 p.m. I figured she'd find out about the cancellation at the airport. Right on cue, the text started coming in. "Babe, my flight isn't showing up." Then, "WTF? My flight got canceled. Did you get any emails?" Pick up your phone. "The airline says you canceled it. This isn't funny. I'm stranded. The next flight is $700. I don't have $700. By 3:40 p.m., I got a voicemail. "Stop being dramatic. Just book me a new flight. I'm sorry. Can we talk when I get home?" The girls left. "I'm here alone. Can you at least send me some money?" I switched my phone to Do Not Disturb and hit the gym. The next morning, total chaos. I woke up to nearly 50 missed calls, over 100 texts, and more than 20 voicemails. Her mom, her sister, half her friends, they all messaged me. Apparently, she spent the night sleeping at the airport. She was broke, had no hotel room, and Mr. Vegas' boyfriend had disappeared. Some of her text highlights: "You're a psycho. It was harmless fun. Single for the weekend. Was just a joke. All the girls were doing it. You're so insecure. My mom's worried. I had to borrow $40 from a stranger for food. This is abusive." Then her mom called. I picked up. "Jason, what is happening? Tara's a mess right now." "Helen, your daughter publicly cheated on me in Vegas. Check her Instagram stories. She said it was just dancing." Check again. It was way more than dancing. "Well, still, you can't leave her stuck there. She's not a prisoner. She's a grown woman with a job and credit cards. She maxed them out. Then I guess she'll figure something out." That was the end of that conversation. "Poor judgment, Jason," Helen snapped. "She's scared and all alone. She didn't look too scared cozying up to random guys all weekend." I shot back. "I'm done. Let her figure out how to get home. You're seriously being heartless." And she seriously thought I'd pay for a ride home after she put on a public circus of betrayal? I guess we were both shocked. I ended the call. Kesha rang next. I ignored it. Her voicemail was sharp and venomous. "You're honestly the worst kind of man. Tara was just having fun, and now you're punishing her like some insecure jerk. She deserves way better." Coming from someone who probably egged her on the entire trip. Then came the social media meltdown. Tara started uploading a stream of Instagram stories from the airport. When toxic guys show their true colors, believe them. Imagine being so jealous you ditch your girl over dancing. Controlling behavior is abuse. And she topped it off with, "Ladies, never rely on a man." The irony wasn't lost on me. After everything, she was practically begging me to fund her flight home. Then her friends chimed in with their 2 cents. Dana posted, "Some men just can't handle a confident woman. We got your back, Tara." Monica followed up, "Weak guys always reveal their fragile egos. You dodge a bullet." And Kesha as predictable as ever. "This is why I stay single. Men are trash." Meanwhile, I was getting ready for work like it was any ordinary Monday. For me, this ended the moment I saw those Vegas videos on Thursday night. Everything after that was just damage control. Around lunchtime, Derek messaged me some screenshots. Apparently, Tara had taken her pity party to Twitter. Slept in an airport because my psycho ex couldn't handle me dancing at a club. The emotional abuse is real. The responses were mixed. Some called her out. "Dancing? Girl, your entire story is still public. That wasn't just dancing. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Maybe don't cheat next time." Of course, a few still came to her defense. "Men are garbage. You should sue him. Start a GoFundMe." And she actually did. The title? "Help Me Escape My Abusive Ex." Goal, $700. 6 hours later, she'd scraped together a whopping $73. I guess internet outrage doesn't open wallets. By that evening, her tone flipped. "Baby, I'm sorry. I was drunk. None of it meant anything. You're the only one I care about. Please, just let me come home. I'll do whatever it takes." Then a follow-up. "At least send me something for food." That was a hard pass. By Tuesday morning, the circus got bigger. Somehow, she'd scraped together enough cash, probably from her mom, for a flight home. A text came in. "Got a flight tonight. We need to talk when I get back." My response was simple. "Don't bother. Your key won't work. Your stuff will be outside." She blew up. "You changed the locks? That's illegal. I live there." "Nope. You stayed there. You were a guest. You're not on the lease." "I've been living there for 8 months. I have rights. Call the cops if you want. I'll show them your little Vegas highlight reel." An hour of silence passed before her backup squad jumped in again. Her sister Jana messaged, "You're seriously tossing her out over this?" "I'm just putting her back where she started, at her mom's." "Over one mistake?" Kissing random guys for 4 straight days isn't a mistake. It's a choice. Fine. She's too good for you anyway. Glad we agree. Even a co-worker of hers reached out. She's having a hard time. Maybe you could forgive her. Didn't even bother answering. But the message I didn't expect came from Brittany, Tara's childhood friend. Not taking sides, but FYI, legally, you're supposed to give her 30 days notice to move out. Not when she was never a tenant. No lease, no mail, no bills. She was a guest who outstayed her welcome. Just try and help. She mentioned hiring a lawyer. With what money? That evening, while boxing up her things, I stumbled on a few surprises. Her journal, where she wrote about testing our relationship with this Vegas trip. Receipts for clothes she bought after claiming she was broke. Oh, and birth control she'd stopped taking 2 months ago, without saying a word. Yeah, definitely dodged a bullet there. Around 8 p.m., she posted yet again, this time from the plane. Can't wait to confront this narcissist. Let's talk about tenant rights. My lawyer's ready. Sure thing. What lawyer? I packed everything. 3 boxes and 2 suitcases. Left them with the building security and texted her, "Your stuff's with security. Don't come to my door." Her reply? This isn't over. She landed around 11 p.m. and texted me right away. I'm outside. Security won't let me in. Stop playing games. I'm calling the police. And she actually did. At 11:45 p.m., I got a knock on the door. 2 officers looking absolutely done with life. Sir, a woman is claiming she was illegally evicted. She wasn't evicted. She never lived here. No lease, no mail, nothing. She stayed sometimes as my girlfriend. I showed them the lease. Only my name on it. I showed them the text, even the Vegas videos. And the message where she said she was going to her mom's. They called her on speaker. Ma'am, do you have any proof of residence? I had clothes there. They've been returned. Any mail? No. Lease? No, but... In this state, ma'am, you're not a tenant. This is a civil matter. He returned your belongings. You need to leave, or we'll charge you with trespassing. She started screaming through the phone. The cops weren't impressed. They told her flat out to leave. By Wednesday, she was back on social media with her smear campaign. Twitter threads, "My abusive ex made me homeless." Instagram posts, "He's a narcissist." TikToks, "Red flags to watch for," which got all of 12 views. But someone dug up her Vegas videos and reposted them on Twitter with captions like, "She cheated publicly and now she's mad he wouldn't pay for her flight back. She belongs to the streets. Kings don't pay return flights for their replacements." The internet flipped on her overnight. Her GoFundMe got reported and shut down for fraud. By Thursday, reality started sinking in. Can we please just talk? I made a mistake. Let's not throw away 2 years. I need closure. Then Friday, the classic desperation move. I'm pregnant. No, you're not. I replied, found your birth control. Plus, you were drinking all weekend. I could be. We haven't even been together in 3 weeks. You've had your period since then. F asterisk asterisk. Asterisk. Haven't heard from her since. Word is, she's staying with her mom. Most of her friends bailed after learning the full story. She's supposedly dating one of the Vegas guys now, who still lives in his mom's basement. She posted some nonsense about starting over and letting go of toxic energy. As for me, I'm thriving. Kept my apartment. Kept my dignity. Kept my airline miles. Started therapy. Wanted to unpack everything properly. Been hitting the gym more. Even got a raise at work. But the best part? About a month later, Tessa, the birthday girl from the trip, messaged me. "Hey, I owe you an apology. Tara told us you were controlling, and we believed her. We never should have encouraged that Vegas trip. Dana's boyfriend dumped her, too. Starting to see a pattern now." I left it on read. Lesson learned. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. And if they post it online, believe them faster. Never pay for someone's return flight if they want to act single. She wanted a weekend of freedom. I just made it permanent. And honestly, best $150 I've ever spent was on that locksmith. The peace of mind? Absolutely priceless.